One of my subscribers, and actually someone who I also support on their channel, and shout out to the Man Cave 101 podcast, because they were the ones that sent me this. I was trying to decide, do I talk about this or do I not? And then I said to myself, you know what? I haven't recorded in a few days. Why not? And I think that this is going to go into a bigger narrative. So in case you are unaware of who this is in the picture, well, you probably know who that is on the right. But if in case you don't know who that is on the right, that is Ivanka Trump. And on the left is a football player, NFL player for the Philadelphia Eagles by the name of Eli Ricks. Now, as you know, the Philadelphia Eagles are the current reigning Super Bowl champions. And the tradition is, but they have the option to go or not go, is to go to the White House and meet the president, take a picture, all different types of stuff like that, network and all of that good stuff. Well, Eli Ricks was one of the ones that decided to go because some players decided not to go. But Eli Ricks is making national news because of a comment that he made towards Ivanka Trump. Now, this man right here was so bold about Ivanka that he actually tweeted something or putting something out there on his social media account, basically saying how Ivanka is so beautiful and she's my type. And I'm sitting there saying to myself, to the black women out there who are seeing what he's saying, please do not lose your cool over this. Do not lose any sleep over this whatsoever. And actually, when I was looking through the comments of a post that I saw this under, I didn't see many black women flip out or lose their minds, which is a good thing because that's what they'll expect you to do. So he basically said that Ivanka Trump is his type. And I'm thinking this, sitting there saying to myself, he went there and he basically said this about a woman who is married. Now, let me just say this. Let me give this disclaimer. I am not a fan of that family and anything attached to it. However, at the end of the day, this woman is very married and she and her husband hold a lot of power. So he should very well tread lightly with some of the stuff that he decides to say. This was something, in my opinion, that he should have kept to himself. It's okay, you know, people have crushes all the time and all this, that, and the third. But he boldly actually said that on his social media platform. I believe he said it on Twitter. He said, damn, she's beautiful, or something along the lines of that she's my type. So basically, he's already telling you that one, and this is another reason why I said black women don't lose no sleep over this, is one, black women, y'all don't stand a chance with this guy. He basically, white women is the type that he goes for. And the fact that he says this is his type, that lets you also know that this is the type of woman he's dated before, or something along those lines, or anything like that. And he says she's more beautiful in person, which means he's seen imagery of her maybe in video or pictures, and he probably said, oh, she's beautiful. But you know how sometimes they say if you see someone in person, it is either going to make or break how you see them visually, because a picture can look one way, a video can look one way. You can alter images, you can alter video, but until you actually see the person that you're fantasizing, which sounds to me that's what he was doing in person, that lends another perspective. And that's exactly what he was saying right here. So apparently, again, Ivanka was there. I don't think Jared was there, because as I was reading the article, it said that he wasn't present when the team came there, which would have been some crazy work if he actually said that while Jared was there. Again, I am not a fan of that family or anyone attached to it, but it's really, for me, it's a respect thing at the end of the day. Like, this woman is married, she is a mother, and you just flat out said, oh, she's beautiful and she's my type. So again, black women, don't lose any sleep over this. He basically told you, like, y'all don't stand a chance with him. I'm gonna be honest with you. Some didn't probably even know who this guy was up until he made this comment. I'm gonna be honest with you. I wasn't too familiar with him either, because when you think of the Eagles, of course, you're going to think of Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley and a handful like Devontae Smith and a few others. But this guy does not ring a bell to me at all. He could have been one of the people that I saw with the name on the back of the jersey, and it was like, oh, okay, you know, as long as y'all beat Kansas City, that's all that matters. So that's now how the world, or at least the nation, is coming to know who this guy is, because he let his thirst be publicly known that Ivanka Trump, or a white woman like her, is his type. And also too, it's probably some white women out there looking like, oh wow, now I got a chance. Let me tell you something. He just told you what his type was. Ivanka Trump. So if you don't look like the person on the right, even if you are a white woman, don't be thinking you're gonna do a World War Z clamoring into his DM and think that he's going to respond to you, because even you don't stand a chance. So it is what it is. But I'ma just say this: he just better tread lightly. That is all I'm gonna say about that. This, just tread lightly. He might, you know what, after he did that, he might have to have some of his teammates pull him to the side and was like, look, we understand you, this is whatever it is, what it is, but yeah, you could have kept that to yourself. And I think the other thing that is crazy about it is the fact that while yes, of course, you know, you say Ivanka Trump, a person like that is your type, but also keep in fact in mind, besides the fact that she's married and she has kids, but look at who her dad is. He's a sitting president. So that is also going to be like, okay. So yeah, I just thought that was very, very interesting, because while that might be his type, I have the strongest feeling that she would never see him in that way. That's just my opinion or my interpretation of it. And I already know some of y'all are in the comments right now and in this premiere chat saying this dude is in the sunken place. And he, you know what? He could very well be. He could very well be. To be that bold and actually put that out there on your social media platform and be like, look, this is what it is. And some people will look at it and try to interpret it as him trying to, quote, shoot his shot. That's how some might look at it as well. I don't see it necessarily as that, but he just put it out there because I think even he knows he doesn't stand a chance with her, but he's just saying that she looks good in his opinion, and that is his opinion, and that if he ever gets with whatever woman he dates, she has to be like that. So his metric of beauty is a white woman that looks similar or on the spectrum of an Ivanka Trump. That's basically what he told you in so many words. But that's pretty much all I have to say about this. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it down in the comments, and I will talk to you in the next one.